Peace. What up? This is Doc Blake with Ethereal TV, bringing to you the 35th episode of the last piece to the puzzle. The motto for me is silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom, because they are decentralized assets and they're going to play an important part in the immediate, the short term, and the long term futures. So let me do some house clearing real quick. Definitely go check out the website, www.ethereal.com. Go check out my cousin's book called Check This Out. It's about him traveling around the world, seeing ancient sites, bringing you information about them. Definitely go support. You can also purchase it on Amazon.com. And for people that don't know, I make music, I make beats, I do hip hop, I do all types of stuff, but music is one. You can go check out my SoundCloud. I recently just released a track called Outer Bass. It's a spacey track, no vocals on it, just beats, just instruments. So definitely go check that out as well. And we still do have t-shirts. I have a couple deliveries that I do have to make, so I haven't did it yet. So definitely holler at us for t-shirts, because we have them in and there are sizes available. People ask me. I have a couple people now that I gotta drop some off to, and yeah, so let's get straight into the price action. Wait a minute, I don't have the price action pulled up. Let me get that up real quick. Alright. And Bitcoin is currently at $9,577.56. Ethereum is at $273.95. Bitcoin Cash is at $238.02. Chainlink is at $7.87. And let me go check Engine Coin. Engine Coin is at 18 cents, 18.5 cents. So there goes your prices for the crypto world. And let's go check out the silver world and gold world at JM Bullion, see how they're doing, how they're faring. Gold is at $1,895.29. And silver is at $22.77. So after that big silver run up, we're seeing a slight pullback. Gold is still on a tear, it looks like, at $27 up today. You know what I mean? It's just having like $20, $30 days. And silver drops 3 cents. But funnily, on this website, if I go to silver bars, man, it's crazy. Like, there is like no silver bars available absolutely on JM Bullion, like almost. I mean, you have to pre-sale this one, and I just don't see anything available. So it's weird that silver goes down and gold goes up. But if I go to gold, there's plenty of gold bars and things like that. Look, there's a gold bar. There's a gold bar, there's a gold bar, there's a gold bar. But gold is running up and silver is not. So, I mean, it's interesting. We're going to obviously continue to pay attention to this price action, but don't get caught on the wrong side of the fence in this one for sure, because I don't know if this a little bit of 2 cents negative red in silver means much right now. So keep your head on the swivels on that one. And let's get into the main topic. No, actually, let me talk about the Ethereum price action. I'm gonna show a little clip of my video yesterday, which we'll be queuing right now in the actual video. Obviously, this is a recording. But today, the Ethereum price has even continued to pump past. I did a video yesterday when Ethereum was at about $244. I guess I did it around, I don't know, 2-3 o'clock. I couldn't tell you exactly what time I did the video, but within an hour of me doing that video talking about Ethereum, it went on a crazy run, about a $20, $25, $35 run up now today. as I mean, I don't know if I said it in that video, but my price target is about 300, maybe at least $300, and that's showing. I'm saying that about around August 12th, August 13th, it could be at we could be seeing a $320 Ethereum with this follow through, and they recently made some good fundamental news about the testnet, as I mentioned yesterday, for Ethereum 2.0, which is transferring a proof of work to a proof of stake. So man, it's really exciting, and no surprise for people that are paying attention that Ethereum went up. It was in this kind of descending channel a little bit, going down, sloping down, and then bam. And looks like just the beginning of the move, honestly. And we've seen 2 days of just pump. I know on the daily I was seeing a bull pattern, a bull flag pattern. And I think that's what kind of caused the next run up to about where we're at now at 274. And let's go to the Bitcoin chart. As we see Bitcoin, this is on the daily. Bitcoin has broke out, as we've seen a few days back. It touched all the way up to $9,664. It currently sits at $9,590, and as you can see, I'm waiting to get more information after this breakout to kind of confirm the breakout for Bitcoin. To me, the Ethereum breakout was confirmed. I still hear a lot of bearish sentiment in the market. A lot of people are looking for that big pullback, but I mean, that's just a saying. I mean, things are always going to pull back. I guess one day everybody's going to be right when they say if it's going to go up or down, because it eventually will go down. I just love to hear these traders talk a lot of times, man. I feel like they often get themselves into bad situations. And like I said, me personally, I'm not a trader. I understand one little simple concept, or I try to, and that's to buy early, buy low. And if I want to take some profits, you have to be patient on these things. You might not even get to take any profits for a couple months. I mean, if you see profits early, if your timing is that good, bravo, you get a round of applause. But a lot of us, our strategy is to dollar cost average, buy a good asset because of the service that it presents to Earth, to the world, to humankind. That's why a lot of us are buying Bitcoin, not because of this short-term price action. Like I hear these traders they love to talk about, and I just don't, I can't say that I see where the bearish sentiment is coming from, especially for people who also follow the precious metal market. Is fiat currency looking to run into a more solid, harder, valuable asset? Is that what's going on? Is that what's maybe the stimulus announcement, the second stimulus announcement, is causing this money to run into things such as silver, gold, and cryptos? I don't know, but I know that we're up, and a lot of people thought we were going down. That's what I do know. So I hope people aren't getting caught on the wrong side of the fence in this one, because the name of the game is not short-term money. It's long-term money. It's patience. It's dollar cost averaging and being proud and confident in what you're putting your hard-earned, hard work and labor into. And that's the name of the game, at least for me. And like I said, this is not financial advice at all, but that's how I approach these things when it comes to savings. Because as I said before, I don't look at these things as investments. I look at them as savings. It's just how I like to save my money, because I feel like these assets will appreciate in value and will make your hard labor pay off more in the long run than, playing Monopoly with somebody that already owns the main pieces, like Park Place and Boardwalk. You know what I mean? So let's get into the main topic today. No thanks, but we've got some gigantic potential, and it's crazy. Even this news, I hear people comparing it to the CME or back news when, the big corporate players started getting involved and the price dump. But you can't just say every time. I hear everybody saying every time big corporations get involved, the price dumps. No, I don't think that's always true. Sometimes, yes, history does rhyme, but it doesn't repeat, and there's always that room for one thing to happen before. And I also feel like this is nothing like futures. Futures is the most damaging force in finances, derivative trading and futures. This is offering custodian. The damage has already been done to Bitcoin by futures trading, such as backed platforms and CME. But I feel like this is the banks actually bowing down. And let me pull up a picture that I edited. It's too funny, man. But I gotta pull it up. Bam! This is what I see. The banks, the Fed, all bowing down to Bitcoin, saying, "Oh, great master, please show us the way." This is Bitcoin and Ethereum, and these are the banks, right? Oh, great master, please show us the way, because the banks are the ones in trouble, not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is decentralized, so you couldn't even, if they could have attacked Bitcoin, it would have happened a long time ago. So they're bowing down, as they should. Brilliant invention, brilliant technology. Its rivals are literally gold and silver, in my opinion. It's just amazing technology that I think people should be getting into early, because this is what I see with this big announcement. I don't see how this is bearish news for Bitcoin. I don't think this is time for people to be fearful for owning their Bitcoin and feel like, I hear like people that have been around like talking like they're just so scared that these totalitarian governments are going to win and take over. I don't think that's true. I think that freedom will prevail, and I think that freedom in currency is going to lead the way. You know what I mean? So let's hope that plays out. But yeah, let's get into the article. So U.S. bank regulators grant authority for national banks, federal savings associations to custody crypto. Let's read the quick take. The U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency announced Wednesday that national savings banks and federal savings associations can provide cryptocurrency custody services to their customers. This opinion clarifies that banks can continue to satisfy their customers' needs for safeguarding their most valuable assets. So they're saying crypto and Bitcoin is a very valuable asset, their most valuable assets, which today for tens of millions of Americans includes cryptocurrencies. So tens of millions of people own Bitcoin. Do you? Acting Comptroller Brian Brooks said in a statement, the U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, has opened the door for Federal Savings Association and national savings banks to hold cryptocurrencies on behalf of their customers. The announcement, issued Wednesday, today's Thursday, so that was yesterday, applies to national banks and federal savings associations of all sizes, and states that such custody service represents a modern form of traditional banks' activities related to custody services. The move comes just over a month after the OCC sought public input on the digital activities of such institutions, including in the area of digital assets and blockchain, and represents a significant sea change in the U.S. banking sector's relationship with the nascent cryptocurrency ecosystem. Published alongside a statement was an interpretive letter outlining the policy shift. Though unnamed, the letter cites a request regarding the authority of a national bank to provide cryptocurrency custody for services for customers. The following section provides an overview of cryptocurrencies before outlining the particulars of what exactly constitute custody. Because digital currencies exist only on the blockchain or distributed ledger on which they are stored, there is no physical possession of the instrument. Instead, the right to a particular unit of digital currency is transferred from party to party by the use of unique cryptographic keys, aka private keys. Make sure you have your keys. Don't let the banks or anybody else hold them, in my opinion. But they are going to offer the services, and just like Coinbase and Binance will hold your crypto for you, and they might even give you an interest rate. There's places like BlockFi that will give you interest for holding your crypto on their site, because they want the coin, they want the valuable asset in their possession, because they're making money off of it. Just how banks make money off of holding your money, now they will make money off of holding your crypto, thus as Coinbase does, thus as Binance does. Do I want to read anything from? I think you get the point. Let's just read this. From safe deposit boxes to virtual vaults, we must ensure banks can meet the financial services needs of their customers today. Brooks remarked. This opinion clarifies that banks can continue satisfying their customers' needs for safeguarding their most valuable assets, which today, for tens of millions, includes cryptocurrency. Yeah, that's a repeat. But yeah, so I think you get the gist. Basically, the big regulator bosses, the the Fed, I call them. I mean, I don't know if it's the Fed exactly, but I'm sure they're all tied to the Fed, has came out and said, banks, offer this to your customers because it's going to keep you in business. Because there was previous reports that I had heard that a few banks that were offering cryptocurrency services are like in 35% profit. I don't know. Go look that up. Don't quote me on that one. It's just a source that I heard. And let's get into the next topic today, because this is also huge crypto news week. Like I said, we have a lot today. Always, every day, bringing you massive amounts of information. Visa is entering the crypto space, invests heavily in custodial services. Let's repeat that. Visa is entering the crypto space, invests heavily in custodial services. So within the last week or 2 weeks, we have PayPal, MasterCard. Now you have the Fed saying that banks can offer crypto custodial, and now you have Visa that are all getting in the action. And these are all new announcements, man, within the last couple weeks. So just kind of put those things together. Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, Cash App, we've heard, or not Cash App, Venmo is supposed to, I've heard. And you just have massive amounts of things happening in the crypto space. Let's get into this article slightly a bit. As the crypto revolution has moved forward, the major credit card companies have now maintained a curiously low-key approach to its evolution. Now Visa appears to be ready to enter the space, having recently made significant investments in blockchain startups and revealing plans to offer financial services that utilize the technology. These moves are a clear sign that the world's largest payment network has accepted the fact that cryptocurrencies are now a permanent element of the global financial landscape. Visa has not entirely ignored the evolution of cryptocurrencies. It has followed their development closely and has filed for a number of blockchain-related patents. However, it is no secret that it, along with other payment processors, do not support their use. Most notably, purchasing cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin with Visa cards is restricted in much of the world and classified as high risk where permitted. Also, the company has been reluctant to work with exchanges and wallets to create crypto-linked debit cards, although in a few instances such cards have been issued. So they're dabbling in it right now. They're moving forward in it. They're, you know what I mean? They're just trying to get all the kinks out in their own opinion. But as you see, these big players are getting involved. Everyday household names such as Visa, MasterCard are coming around to crypto. The Fed is making announcements about banks offering custody of people's crypto. I can only imagine what that's gonna look like, man. So big things in the future. Ethereum, that was a crazy call, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to give credit where credit's due, and sometimes that credit belongs to yourself. And you know, I wasn't the only person that was talking about the Ethereum price action. A lot of us do the charting. We've seen that it was going to go in one direction or the other, and it went up. And I'm hearing people already talking about a pullback. I don't know. And if so, more another opportunity to buy what you can. Don't take off more than you can chew. But you know, this is not financial advice at all, but make sure you take the opportunity, because I will too, get potentially some more cheap Bitcoin if it does happen. But right now we're in the green. It's going up. Crypto is vibing. The energy's there. A lot of smiles in the crypto space right now, which I love seeing, man. And there's not too many. There's some people that are looking kind of upset and begging and pleading for a pullback. I mean, that's what it looks like to me when I hear a lot of these traders. I don't know if they're like trying to manifest a pullback. Like because if you're paying attention to the precious metal market, how can you be bearish on Bitcoin? No, on the main cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. Is there something I'm missing in my TA? I guess maybe. What is the fuel behind this 50 to 70% pullback? And I feel like everybody's fuel is the same thing. It's because it happened before. And you know that I feel like people get addicted to that that, you know what I mean, whatever, that trading shit, that trading stuff. And you got to be careful with it. So remember, not your keys, not your coins. Silver is causing trouble, I believe, in the markets with these silver deliveries. There's people on YouTube that talk about that. Go check those channels out, because I think that if people understand a little bit what's been going on in the long-term past of precious metals, specifically silver, it could give you some insight to the future in cryptos, in my personal opinion. So I think that's all I have for everybody today that's tuning into the last piece of the puzzle. This is your boy Doc Blake with Ethereal TV. I'll see y'all next time.